If you want to be a stripper, be a stripper.
Shake that ass, boo.
Make them hoes mad.
Show them how you got that baby.
Sexy.
I'm Roni.
I'm Key, and welcome back to the bar card. Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Welcome. So today we've been saying, right? Don't have the right equipment. It's okay. So now we're about to show you exactly how to do it.
Period.
Okay.
Ooh, did you see that?
Like that? Yeah. We already filled our glasses with ice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna give it a pour. I'm gonna have a cocktail, and Roni's gonna have a mocktail, just as good. And it's simple ingredients. All right. So about like ounce and I don't know.
An ounce and I don't know. I love that.
2 ounces. That was fine. We have your orange juice. Nothing too crazy.
I love orange juice. I love orange juice. Oh, so good. Refreshing.
Pour that right in there like that, like
Beautiful.
so. Okay. We have cranberry juice. Nothing too fancy, you know. Just get it how you live. Figure it out. I'm gonna pour that like that, like that.
My taste buds are watered.
Now you have agave syrup, which just sweetens it up a little. We're just gonna, and lime juice. Don't question us.
That literally is a lime.
I did 3 squirts, but you know, eyeball it. Let's see. What's like, honey? Okay.
Like heaven.
And the mocktail is just as simple. You got your cranberry. Fun fact, if you want to taste more liquor, use more cranberry, less orange juice.
Period.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like the bitterness of the cranberry, right?
We're going to put a little bit of agave. And some lime juice. Quick, right?
And delicious.
3 pumps. Just like your favorite man.
Not mine though.
And how is it?
Oh my.
So simple, so delectable, so easy. We've been trying to tell y'all, anybody can do it.
Damn, that's good.
Thank you.
Can I get a refill? I'm just kidding. Sorry.
So yeah, this is the Takiki. If you didn't know, now you know. Meet us at the couch. See ya there. Squirrel, squirrel. That's us.
I'm Roni.
I'm Key, and this is
The Perspective
and Perception Podcast.
Yeah. Yes.
Welcome back, guys.
Hey.
We have started doing it a little different, and so we're still gonna start off with our conversation starter.
Yeah.
And what is it today, Roni?
What is something you do differently than most people?
Ooh. I like this one. I feel like I view the world a little differently.
Yeah.
Because when I'm speaking to people in general, it's like, oh, it's not that deep to me. Even though I can understand the passion, I can understand why somebody would feel a certain way about something.
Yeah.
But yeah, take the next steps to figure it out instead of dwelling on it and being sad about it or stuff like that. But yeah, I just feel like I view the world completely different than other people. Well, most people.
I like that.
You like that? It's just all about mindset. You know, I'm a huge mindset type of person. So a lot of people rather live in the moment and live here, but you have to think of the bigger picture. If you run into an obstacle tomorrow, how are you going to figure it out and go past it? How are you going to not have it happen again, type of thing, instead of just, oh my gosh, I can't pay my rent. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This.
All right, now that was great. You had your moment. Now,
now figure it out. Exactly. Like there's so many different avenues in this world, so figure it out instead of just
there's a way.
Yes, there's always a way.
Dwell in it.
Exactly.
That's good. I like that.
Thank you. How about you?
Something that I do differently than other people.
Yes.
I can drive good, bro. I be driving fast and good. Like I get to where I'm going, I be swerving in and throughout people, but I feel like I'm also a safe driver. Like I know we talked about driving before. Mm-hmm. I do not fall in the category of terrible drivers.
Amen.
Yeah, I deem myself a great driver.
I love that. Yeah. You know, some people will really tell you I can't drive for shit type of thing, but I love that.
Honey, I love you, sweetie.
Ooh, my best friend.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, she drives me crazy.
Love my husband so much, and we argue about this all the time because he drives everywhere. Because I also have driving anxiety with the kids in the car. Like it just something about it makes me feel like such bad anxiety. I don't know. I can't explain it, but after having kids, I don't like driving long distances and like stuff. Like I just get really. Anyways,
I understand.
So George drives pretty much everywhere. And I talk so much mess about his driving, but I love you, babe. But he gets distracted and he'll be driving and he'll be like, wow, look over there, it's so pretty. Or he'll like take his hands off the wheels and he'll drive Miss Daisy in the far left lane. And then when somebody wants to speed up to go past you, then he speeds up. And I'm like, what are you doing? I cannot. I tell him, I'm like, yo, if I were driving behind you, I'd be cursing you out of my car.
I probably have. I swear on everything when I'm on the road, like rage. I've tried to calm down.
So have I.
You know, and just drive because the traffic is inevitable. We talked about it last week. So I just try to calm down. But like, dang, like go. Like, why don't you go? And we all have stay off your phone.
Kiki, literally today, I needed to turn left, and the straight lane was so far back that I couldn't turn left, but the light was green. And this car, there was enough space for him to pull up so that I could have gone. And then the car started going in front of him. There was a huge gap. I still could have made the light at this point. I'm like inching up, like trying to get past him, but I'm going to hit his car. I look in, he's on his phone. My sister's in the car, and I'm like, yes. And she's just like,
somebody's mad.
Yeah, the girls, if I like start yelling in the car, they'll be like, road rage.
Some people, you need that to
release.
You
need that release, girl. I need that release.
Yeah. And you also, this is my initial thought. I was going to say, like, you need those type of people to say, like, road rage, you're raging.
Yeah. True.
Because it'd be me. I was on the phone
to bring you back to reality.
Yeah, to bring you back because you're about to end it all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent. And babe, I'm so sorry. Jorge,
get off the road, my friend.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I need you, babe. I need you to drive. Just
please get her to her destination safely.
And I'm so sorry.
And the babies.
I appreciate you for driving all the time. I just had to say my 2 cents, but I love you. All that to say, I am a fantastic driver. Just a little scary sometimes. But still great. Won't have to wait behind me. I'll probably zoom right past you. But moving right along.
Today's topic: does being a product of your environment dictate how far you go in life? Ooh. I feel like it doesn't at all. Yeah. Like
how you were saying earlier, mindset is everything.
Yeah, for sure.
There are so many movies like based on true stories. I don't know if there's so many, but a movie that comes to mind is The Blind Side.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
For sure. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite movies.
Same.
The message, the acting.
Yeah. Like you just have to want to do more for yourself. Yeah.
I agree.
Everybody goes through shit.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Some people more shit than others. You like, and still again, like you said, you can't sit in the shit.
Yeah.
You have to You have to get up. You gotta go. You gotta what are the steps? How do I keep moving? How do I keep growing? How do I you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And like even I think it's okay to a degree to realize that things that you've been through have left like certain scars. But yeah, like it's okay to acknowledge that like certain things that have happened to you have left whatever. That's okay. And even it's okay to like I feel like it's okay to a degree like sit in that and like feel it, you know?
Yeah. Feeling your feelings is definitely important. So when I said like don't just sit and dwell on it, I don't mean like ignore your feelings, ignore what you're going through. Yeah, type of thing.
Yeah.
But once you feel your feelings, you understand what's happening. Now what's next?
I think a lot of adults will like look to like their childhood or to things that have happened to them in the past and will be like, yeah, I'm like this because of this, right? Because this happened to me. And it's like, bro, but you're an adult now. So what steps have you taken to like
heal? To
heal and to like grow from the things that you've been through. You can't go out through the rest of your life talking about, well, this happened to me when I was 12.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And so now this is Roni. This is why I'm like this. Yes. No, buddy. Yeah. I'm so sorry that happened to you when you were 12, but you're 35 now.
Yes. And mind you, trauma is real. I understand completely like what you go through. Like I get it. But again, like you said, it happened when you were this age. Yeah. Now you're this age. Yeah. Are you doing anything to heal yourself? Heal your mind? Because that's what's not messed up. Do you want to stay a victim? Yeah. Then you see it on the flip side, right? Like some people use their trauma and past hardships to like better themselves. Never even step foot in that lane. Fuel. Exactly.
To be like, okay, but I've been here. I'll promise I'll never be back.
Exactly.
I promise. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So it's just really your mindset. How are you supposed to be a better person if you're not even addressing what the issues are in you? Right, first. Yeah. Like that's the first step. So being a part of your environment doesn't dictate where you go.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to.
Truly up to the individual.
I feel like you also have to look at like family biases or friend biases. Just because you grew up around people who think, I don't know, robbing is cool type of thing. Yeah. That's your environment. That's not your person. You know, that doesn't, what you are. Exactly.
You should aspire to be the example for the people. If you are somebody who has made it past, you know, whatever that environment was for you, if you've grown past that into what you consider like a successful person, and not specifically financially or like just in general, like if you're happy with how your life is, how you're living, that you got out of whatever that looks like, you should aspire to be the example or to be like a role model for the people that you can look back and be like, yeah, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be out there doing this. There are other ways that you can make money or
thrive, really, in general.
You know,
it doesn't have to just be set in stone. You're right. Down to the jobs, you know, like if your auntie worked at McDonald's and your big brother worked at McDonald's, now you want to like just follow that. Why don't you want more? Type of thing. People really have the control of where they go.
They do, but then also sometimes, like if you haven't been introduced to bigger things,
that's a good one.
You don't even think that. Like you don't realize how many options you really have if you've only ever known just McDonald's.
This.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like I can speak from experience. I was in the hospital. My first job ever was as a server, and I was in the hospitality industry up until 2020. It's 2025.
Same. Yeah.
And being like that quarantine, that I know everybody hated that, but that was something that I think I really needed in my life. That pushed me to I had talked about being in dentistry for years. I wanted to be a dental assistant, and it wasn't until, well, I can't work in restaurants now, so
right.
What can I do? I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved dentistry. I try to put everyone onto it now.
Yeah. I actually like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Teeth have always been interesting to me. Yeah. But you were in the right place at the right time, you know?
Yeah.
Like everything happens for a reason. I know a few people who, instead of going out and finding something different after COVID, they just collected unemployment. They just
I definitely did that. Wait, pause. I did that. I collected every penny until they said no more, and I said, okay, well, I guess I gotta get a job now. Sorry, so sorry. Not really. I loved it.
I got a job in 2020.
I'm not gonna lie.
It only lasted not even a year, Roni.
Tried to do with Casa del Barco, but I hadn't been there long enough to be able to claim that as my job. So they based it off of the money I was making at Bar Louie.
Oh heck no, we were rich. Oh my gosh, we were rich. Every single gosh, we were rich.
That's how I bought these.
You know.
Original question.
Does being a product of your environment dictate how far you go in life? Oh, and that's another point I had too. What is how far in life? You know, how far the sky's the limit. Right.
As far as you care to take yourself, you know?
Want to go, yeah.
Being a product of your environment. I feel like if you're a product of your environment, you're already saying
that's all you can do. That's where you're at.
Not necessarily, but if you're a product of your environment, you've already kind of succumbed to whatever that looked like. Whatever the environment was, you fit in. You did not choose to stand out and go above. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
You became a part of the environment instead of going past it.
I see what you're saying. I guess I'm looking at it like, just because I'm a product of country people who are loud, fun, like to have, cookouts, things of that nature. I am a product of that. I still do it.
Yeah.
Of course, but I also do other things. My mind is wider. It's like I'm trying to create my own, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Your own environment.
Yeah. Almost like I know exactly what pieces I want to continue, even down to traditions in my family. Like I know what I want to take, but there's things that I definitely want to do differently. So I am a product of
what that was.
Is. Yeah, I am that product, but I know
you're more to.
Yeah,
there's more to it than just
like a mass production type of thing. I know what I want to produce, instead of just being the product. I know what I want to push out.
I really like that. That's a good perspective. That's not how I was looking at it.
I like yours too, because I was not thinking of it that way at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
perspective. But I like how you just explained that, because initially I heard it and I was like, does being a product of your environment mean that's as far as you can go?
Yeah, right? I see what you're saying. Like you're putting yourself in a box already. So
yeah, but that's not what you were saying. And I just love to see it from that way. I really love to see it that way. Oh my god! I just didn't make sense to me initially. Yeah. This is literally this. The point. Perspective and perception.
That's interesting. I've never thought of saying being a product of my environment is just making me sit in that box. This is my destiny. This is where. Yeah. I see your mindset to your perception.
Anywho.
If you want to be a stripper, be a stripper.
Shake that ass, boo.
Make them hoes mad.
Show them how you got that baby.
Sexy. How do you feel about family biases? Have your parents or anybody that's older than you ever put a bias on you and expect you to follow that?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Example, like marriage. Like if your parents expected you to be married by a certain age.
I can wholeheartedly say my mom never did that. I think if I would have spent more time with my dad, he definitely would have.
Okay.
I grew up with my mom predominantly.
Right. Same.
So
my dad was around though.
She was very much so like, the world is yours. Do whatever you can do it all. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Having that push and that I guess not free will, but the being comfortable to do what you want to do.
I will say, as much free will as I had, sometimes maybe having a little bit more like structure. Okay. I think my mom was very like, when I was young, she set the ground rules, and like I knew better than to, even when I got older, I knew better than to
just right
go buck wild, you know. I got older, she was more like, okay, go and you can do
fly,
and I think a little bit that might be why I'm not as like ambitious sometimes as I could be. Like, I look at my mom is a lawyer.
My mom did like the same thing. She's like really down to earth already as a person. So she set the ground rules. She told me exactly what not to do. Yeah. She's very sweet. She's a people person. So like I got the foundation in me. And then as I gotten older, I stayed in that box. Like I didn't want anybody to talk to me. I didn't want to talk to strangers type of thing. I didn't want to get pregnant, you know, so that was like, but as I gotten older and she still sees that I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to like put myself out there. She pushes me. She literally will go to the bar with me. Like if I'm not going anywhere, or she'll say, let's go to the bar. She'll put me out there. She'll force me to be, I guess, what she knows I'm going to be, like great type of thing. But so it's nice to have that foundation and that push, but does the foundation, you know, is a precursor? You know, is your foundation a precursor?
I wish there would have been a little bit more push.
In what way?
In my younger years, because I got pregnant. I did not have the same mindset, don't get pregnant. I had more of the mindset, oh, I can't get pregnant.
When I say that was the only thing in the back of my head, don't get pregnant. There's so many different parenting styles, you know?
Yeah. And I really appreciate like her success, all the things that she's done. I don't want to go to college. I never wanted to go to college.
That's something different. A lot of people don't like school.
I dropped out of high school because I got a job as a server and I was making good money. For a 17-year-old, I was making great money.
Yeah, because server, that's what gets you stuck in the industry.
Don't let you being a product of your environment hold you back. Don't let that be as far as you go.
Yeah.
Go as far as you want to go.
Yep.
Don't put yourself in a box.
Yeah. And the sky's the limit, like you said. Like, do other things. Like, keep going. Like, why not? You have time. Where you gotta go? Well, on to the unpopular opinions, right? So my unpopular opinion is, if you're at a restaurant and your food comes out wrong, do not be belligerent. Don't get super upset.
Please.
Just state your issue and hope that they fix it, because you could have fixed that shit at home. Don't bring your issues and your attitude to the restaurant.
And I would like to know even what makes you feel like you have the right to go off on something like that.
The audacity. You have so many other options and you chose to be at butthole to your server or any hospitality person. Right, in that restaurant, the establishment. You drove yourself there. You can leave. If you don't know how to cook, take your ass to McDonald's. That's it. Where they give you your attitude back.
Right. My unpopular opinion is, being a morning person does not make you more productive. Okay. Just because you want to get up at the ass crack of dawn and you know you feel like you're really doing something because you did that. Yeah, I guess you do have more hours in the day. So if you make use of that time, I guess technically, but also if I decide I want to start cleaning and getting all the things that I need to get done at 3:00 in the afternoon, and I'm not done until 3:00 in the morning, if I still got everything that I needed to get done starting off at 3:00, waking up at 11, and you got done at noon or 1 because you woke up at 6, like, good for you. You're not more productive than me just because you got done first. Okay. So keep your holier than thou ass attitude over there, because I'm not trying to hear it. Roni, I'm gonna sleep in, and you can do what you do, but don't try to tell me, oh, I'm so much more productive, because you're not.
Roni, I don't know if I agree with this one. Really? Why? I get up at 5:00, right?
Okay.
I go to the gym.
Yeah. My gym's 24/7. Okay.
All right. Cool. Right. I go to the gym.
Yeah.
I come back from the gym. I have time to do whatever I have to work. Or say it's a weekend, right?
Yeah.
I go do my errands.
Tell me what you can do that I can't do when I wake up.
No, we can do everything, okay? Right? But then I'll have extra time.
Good for you.
To do what the fuck I want. But during that doing what I want stage, I could be more productive. I could do other things. I could find other jobs. I could make more money. I have time to do other things. I don't know if I agree.
The potential is there. Yeah, I guess. I hear you. But if we're going off to-do lists, bro, I can finish my to-do list in my time. You're not. You could. Yes, I guess.
Yeah.
Technically,
anything's possible.
You could be more productive than me.
But this is the
maybe I'm a multitasker. Maybe
some people can't multitask. See, some people gotta do one thing at a time.
I don't know.
The example I'm thinking of is like the Uber drivers, right? I had an old employee. He said he woke up at 3:00 in the morning to get as many rides in, and he made bank. So when he woke up at 10:00, he's not going to make as much because you have so much more potential the more hours you're awake.
Okay. Uber anytime though. You might make more money at certain times, but if I don't finish until 3, why can't I Uber?
What if I stayed up the whole 24 hours? Now I have 10 extra hours to make things happen. I got 10 extra hours to make money in different avenues.
Okay.
And while you're sleeping, I just made an extra 2 stacks, just because I had those hours up on you.
You're an early bird. So that means you probably go to bed early. Because how are you waking up early? I'm a night owl. I'm up till the wee hours.
And then wake up early.
What is early?
If I work for 20 hours and you work for 10 hours, I'm up
in a day.
I'm up hours. Yeah, I don't know.
Fine. Yo, you dude. I don't want to give this to you, but you might have a point. So my unpopular opinion. Okay,
that is unpopular though. I like that. I like that a lot. That you think that way. The
You're
perspective
not holier than thou. You fucking early bird.
It's not letting the Lord back here.
You might got it. Unpopular opinion debunked. No.
What do you guys think? How do you feel about if somebody gets your food wrong at the restaurant, or how do you feel about waking up early? We want to hear it. Drop it in the comments.
Tell us what you think. I'm sorry, I'm not waking up early though. I'm gonna get my shit done when I get it done. It might not all be in 24 hours, but I'll get all that shit done before I go to bed.
Eventually.
Before I go to bed.
What time do you go to bed?
It depends on what I gotta get done.
And then what time do you wake up?
11. That's late.
Yeah,
I know it's late. Because I be waking up like, damn, my day is gone.
Yeah. We talked about that too. So you're not on the fence.
No, I can get all the shit that I need to get done when I wake up. It might be later than you get your stuff done. And okay, fine, you finish your list and you're like, oh, what else can I do to be productive? Whatever. Like, cool for you, bro. Whatever. I don't care.
It's been a rough one today, y'all.
Yes, but we're so happy to be here with you.
Yes, we are. We have a Valentine's Day special.
Yeah, we have a special guest coming on next week's episode. So
you got to tune in to see who it is.
Yeah, get excited.
Love is going to be in the air.
It will be in the air. It's going to smell so good. It's going to smell like Bodesi.
All right, guys. Yeah, so that's it. That's our time.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Monday.
I'm Roni.
I'm Key. And We out. Oh, signing out.
Are we? Go. We're leaving.
Bye.
See ya.